Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome to the Skaven Blight Dinge color palette. Maybe with a little bit of Agrax Earthshade is like, I don't know, like a, like a shade paint, a wash. There we go, that's what I was looking for, a wash. So listen, we are technically still on the Unlockies arc because we have to get like 20 more billion, whatchamacallits, but have you considered that it's time to dude it up? Look who it is. Plus fun, minus I. Honestly, it's pretty nasty. Also, we need to win on Katurufu. We haven't won on Katurufu yet. Exquisite taste. Kana? Exquisite taste? Really? Only the best soft drink lemonade for them. Okay. No prepare for... Wait, Kana has a... Oh, we're on exquisite taste. Yeah. Well, resting doesn't really matter, Although, Kana just gets, like, literally a random fucking item, so it's probably not even that good. You know what? Randomize and continue. I saw that. That jumped to the... What's the third one? In the occult shop? Because it should be dog store, police station, occult store, and then vending machine, right? Or is it vending machine, occult store? I don't know. I want to say it's occult store. I like how you could briefly see it for, like, half a second. I'll roll the gamble. I'll gamble one more time. I mean, when you're lost in the mountains and you come across a knowledgeable old man meditating at a shrine, and you ask where you are, what part of the mountain you're at, and he simply looks at you and says, Book of Gore, you know you're at the peak. There's nothing else for you to find in these notes, so it makes sense to throw them in the fucking trash where they belong. They did what they needed to do, and then you retired them. Saw Moriko immediately on the first click. I'm just clicking to get my Alt-Tab image 1 on's worth, you know what I mean? Morn jump scare. It's true. Morn jump scare. It's look who it is. She's looking at you. Did you know that? Could you imagine that to her, it's look who it is? This is a shocking development. Bulletin footage. I mean, we could do footage. We could do ending A for footage for fun. Like, why don't we do that? As like a little treat, as a little fun little treat. Happiest lemon. Me and happiest lemon Rutsu. We'll get the can of acid, it's fine. Somehow we'll get the can of acid. I don't really know how, but we will. Actually, we might not be able to. Excuse me? Am I dumb? What did I press? I took stamina for, like, no reason. That's fine, we can mind wipe it. Can we sell the soft drink? Yes, we can, but we're not going to. Energy drink, and then we get a little bit of that, and it's the monument. Great. Oh! You have no idea what I'm capable of. We're buying a bottle of water, and then we're going back. We're grabbing a brick. This is hydration kana build. You are not prepared for hydration kana build, okay? Now, what do we do with just, like, garbage neutral perks that don't do anything? Well, the good thing is that we get to the final stand, or whatever the hell it's called, like, basically pretty quickly. Like, after a few levels, so we'll be feeling pretty good about that. Now, are we going to be able to get to a few levels? That remains to be seen. But, like, honestly, our stats aren't terrible. We are going to want to get dexterity up there as quickly as possible, because the brick is a dexterity weapon. And dodging is actually kind of fire, honestly. Dodging is actually kind of fire. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, what is our main issue as Kana? So for those of you who have never seen Kana, sure, we don't want to get insomnia this early in the run. So Kana's gimmick is that Kana cannot die. Kana will always restore like 8 health when they die. So for instance, if we go down to 0 sanity, we go back up to 8, and then we get like plus 10 doom or whatever. So it's actually pretty bad, but you can't die. So you can play very aggressively that normal gameplay doesn't allow you to do, because instead of dying, you just get like a small doom penalty, so it's actually not that bad. Now, we do want to keep our health stats as high as possible, because we don't want to die, but we can play very risky because we don't have to be like, okay, if I click one wrong button, we die. It's more like, okay, if I click one wrong button, we get doom. So we're feeling pretty good. We cannot have... Actually, this literally doesn't matter. Anything, and this is one of the reasons why Kana is like a fundamentally broken character. We don't play Kana very often. Our sanity and stamina will always be 8-8 no matter what, like max. They will always be 8-8 no matter what. So getting, like, masochism doesn't do anything. Getting fungal growth doesn't do anything. Any of the spells, like Ghostly Spear and Mind Drain, they instantly win you the game because you can cast them infinitely with no penalty. So Kana is a very fundamentally overpowered character who breaks the game, so I'm kind of glad that we got this funny little brick run that we've got going on right now, because I think that's kind of cute, and it's kind of quaint. And we can play the game like this because, well, you know, like, look at this, right? Like, check this out. Like, if we miss here, we could have done two small attacks. But, like, if we missed there and then we died, we would have gone Doom up and then Sanity up. Now, with that being said, you're looking at something like this and you're thinking to yourself, all right, that's not actually very good because we are going to very quickly Doom out. And you're correct. We're 40% Doom, no police station. It feels pretty bad. But we can play very risky. And we can take options. We can kind of, like, figure out what does and doesn't work with what we're trying to do. This is, like, the greed of a lifetime. But if we miss twice, like, he wouldn't buff up. He didn't buff up. What the hell? Why didn't he buff up? That's crazy. That's so weird. Why didn't he, like, get stronger? I mean... I'm not a big fan of this, but, you know, if we get hit, it's not the end of the world. It's actually completely fine. So, yeah, that's just the power of playing Kana, is the confidence of knowing that... Like, here's the thing, confidence is not a slow and insidious killer because you're not gonna die, right? Like, you're not going to die in any meaningful way that matters, and if you do die, then you fully heal, so it's like, bada bing, bada boom, you know? It's like, it's based. It's like, you're big chillin'. You're feeling good about it. You're hanging out. You're having a good time. Why the hell does that do 9, by the way? Shouldn't it do 8? I don't know. I can't believe we're doing Hydration Kana. That's like, the ancient texts. And Abdominal Cut literally doesn't do anything. Literally doesn't do anything. Like, we never have to worry about anything that does max. Now, I think we died there, right? Did we die there? Why are we... Oh, no, we were at 7 sanity, and then we just healed because of masochism, so it's like... Feeling pretty good about that. But yeah, no, we can play very aggressively for basically, like, no cost or no reason. If we hit the dodge, though, like, that's huge. Like, even though we could, like, Desperation... I think Desperation is, like, the reserved play where you're like, yeah, whatever. But this is the goated play. This is the Giga Chad play. Now, unfortunately, this is going to do 18 if we, you know, if we, like, this and that. This would do 6. So this would kill. But, I mean, I don't like it. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. That was doing... I don't know why I thought that, like, you know, 18, but, like, has a higher chance of missing was, like, how you do it. But yeah, Cat's Curiosity, it stacks. That's so far 1. So, I mean, we're just big chillin'. We're just chillin', it's alright. And look, like, again, Masochistic doesn't do anything. Abdominal cut doesn't do anything. Fungal growth doesn't do anything. Kana's just big chillin'. Kana shouldn't even have the fungal growth sprite, honestly, because it doesn't do anything. Kana's like no diffs the mushrooms. Easy. I think we should probably try, not for any specific reason, to get our stats up to 8 as much as possible, just to make it so that the lighthouse does not kill us. Because if the lighthouse, I could have glug-glugged, but unfortunately I'm kind of cringe. I mean, I guess we should just do Akamanto then, because, like, we could potentially get a bottle of clay here, a bottle of sludge, a bottle of clay, a brick in a bottle. I almost want to see if we could get, like, another brick, but I don't know. I think we're just doing a dodge build. Like, as crazy as that sounds, we're just kind of doing a dodge build. And, you know, Vengeful Athlete, she's got some moves of her own, but that doesn't mean that we can't throw the game away on a dodge. How much have you ever lost on a coin toss? Me? I've lost some Doom. I've lost some Doom on a coin toss. Now, unfortunately, there is no, like, dodging doesn't get better. Damn. But, I mean, we can take that risky play, because what is it gonna do? Like, just give us, like, 20 million Doom? It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it will be a big of a deal gradually, and I think we're probably going to lose this run, because, like, our weapon is terrible, and we don't have, like, an actual weapon. But one of the things that we will be able to do... Yikes. One of the things that we will be able to do is, once the run starts stabilizing... This is horrible, by the way, but... we can't start getting Insomnia. Like, Insomnia is, like, the run killer. I guess I have Book of Gore, by the way, and I could just use that if I wanted to. And then we could get, like, badly bleeding, and then, you know, we could cry. Probably shouldn't use the resin, you know what I mean? Like, it's resin. It's cheating. I'll take that, though. Alright, what if we use the Book of Gore, huh? And then I got Cut Arm Sinew, and it's like, that's pretty bad. Akamanto starts swinging his knife. That's the power attack, I'm pretty sure. So what if we just do this? He stabs you multiple times? Okay, what if I Book of Gourd again? Oh my god, man. So this is gonna do 4. Damn, 4 is crazy. How the hell are we getting out of this? Dude, come on. I almost wish I just kind of let him kill me. Me when I can't see any way out. This is pretty bad. I think we've thrown the run. Unironically, Book of Gore rarely loses you the game, but I think it did here, because there's no way in hell we're ever gonna get enough money to do this. Okay. So, this is good. And we're gonna put it on immediately, because that's the only thing that we can do. Now, we need very, very desperately to go to the hospital. Like, pretty much immediately. Now, what do we do for this? This is gonna be a little bit complicated. First of all, we're gonna Mangled Hand. Get rid of that. Actually, no, I shouldn't have gotten rid of that. I'm a fool. We're gonna get rid of these. Give me the painkiller. Sell the painkiller. I can't believe I actually clicked on, like, literally the wrong thing. We can't sell a brick. We're actually going to have to come back, because you can't sell the energy drink. Let's go to the monument, and you can take whatever you want. And then we can go to the schoolyard. It's schoolyard, actually. Ally moment, potentially. I need money. Somehow I need money. I need money. And I could sell the Crestfallen Mask, but we're never going to do that. Not in a million years. I mean, I really need to get rid of, whatchamacallit. I guess I'll go ahead and take Outdoorsman, and then we'll put a point into Strength. Are we going to level up 2 more times and put 2 points into Strength? Not really, no. I don't think we're ever going to do that. Do we have Leadership? We do have Leadership, so this is the Charisma point. We accidentally wasted the tree earlier. We'd have more money now. Listen, I'm not a big fan of what we just had to do. I want to keep the bottle. Even though I don't think we need to keep the bottle. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell the bottle, because getting rid of badly bleeding will probably, in the end, save us more stamina than keeping the bottle. And we're not going to go to the mansion twice, because why would I be so foolish as to go to the mansion twice? 5% doom. This is not the end. Now, unfortunately, we're probably going to doom out in this location, because there's 20 million knowledge checks, apparently, that we succeeded. And... wait a minute. Wait just a stinking minute. What the heck is going on here? I cannot believe we got that event A twice and succeeded it both times. That's actually kind of nuts. So, listen, you're cooked here, because we're doing bonus to you. So you're just kind of like... You're just kind of like done, not gonna lie. You're just kind of like done, not gonna lie. You're just kind of done. You're kind of just cooked. It's kind of just over for you. You should not even try. That was a lot of damage. Now, could we get out of this? 85 doom is kind of a little bit difficult. I don't know how we're going to win outside of just spamming the monument and hoping for the best, but how do we get money if the monument wants money, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have to go get 4 doom and then go to the monument. Like, could we get Jar of Blood here? We could sell a box cutter. Oh my god, a box cutter. I mean, at this point, we just have to, like, live with... We live and die by the brick, right? Like, just at this point, we have to live and die by the brick. I mean, I would love to be able to do it like this, but the worst part is that this doesn't even do anything for us, but like we can't die again, I don't think. Oh, you take bonus? Never mind. You're cooked. You're absolutely cooked. Don't even like worry about it. You're done. Get the hell out of here. We can sell the box cutter, right? But box cutter is like 1, you know? It's like not actually good enough. Like I want to get like in a weird way. First of all, you need to stop giving me these enemies that are doing stamina, because if I put 1 more point into dexterity, we would have a lot better of a time here. Oh hey, I have an energy drink. Okay, so Desperation, this is doing 7. I think we can just do this, right? Damn. Okay, that's my bad. I thought that was gonna do 7 for some reason, but it did 6. I'm not paying attention. Oh, I'm so dumb, dude. I'm so dumb. I could have gone massive here. I could have gone fucking crazy here, but I did not. Okay, hold on. Give me a point of strength, and then we are gonna go to the... I mean, 1 more investigation here, 1 more chance to get Jar of Blood. Thank you. Monument, you have whatever you want. Perfect. This is absolutely perfect. I mean, it's not really that good, but let's see. Coughing Blood is actually really bad, by the way. Because that is literally our combat stat. And we need our combat stat. I will go as long as it lets me. Cut arm sinew is pretty bad. So we're gonna go here, get rid of this, sell the box cutter. I know. What we're having to do to band-aid this run is incredibly terrifying, don't get me wrong. Now, stamina? Reason. Can we run the gauntlet? We don't have cursed signs, we could run the gauntlet. But this is so bad, though. Let's try it. Mangled hand is workable. Exposed ribs doesn't matter. Why does it feel like our... Do we have cursed signs, actually? Like, why did our doom... It was 88 and it went to 88, right? Like, what happened? Like, what happened there? Did we die? $88. Oh god, broken bones are kinda... little fucking terrifying. Concussion. We're still at 88. It's giving us doom. Brother, what? Does it do that now? Can you not go infinite on it anymore? I think we lost because of that. Like, what the heck? I had no idea that it worked like that. We're on Cthulhu. We're on Cthulhu, dude. We're on Cthulhu. It outscaled. It actually outscaled, man. That's crazy. I didn't even think about... I hate Cthulhu. Fuck Cthulhu, dude. I fucking hate Cthulhu. It's made us lose 2 times in a row. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. I'm cooked, man. Anyways, you know what time it is. We can't break our streak.
Well, we're terribly sorry. We've lost Emmerdale through some technical fault. We're trying to find the fault, and we will correct it as soon as we can and go back to Emmerdale as soon as we can. Until then, we'll play a little... I'm pleased to say we can rejoin Emmerdale.
It's look who it is. It's look who it is. I mean, listen. You gotta go Briar Gaming? Patch notes. I don't care about patch notes. Okay, alright, sure, okay. How about Ari? Ari will give us a pretty good baseline, I think. Not middle. Okay, how about... not Ionia. Okay, how about... When did Jinx come out? Jinx was a pretty early champion, right? Miss Fortune was also a pretty early champion. It can't be Yunara... Let me see some ADCs. I don't know what I just pressed. Oh, it's Inspect Element? Little classic. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's fine. It could be Zeri. Let's try Zeri. We don't have Zon. Not ADC, huh? Human Magicborn, though. So what? Support? Human... Gotta be, like, range top... Who's human Magicborn probably doesn't exist. Let's try support. Let's try support. How about Lux? I don't know when Lux came out. Lux is middle support, and she's also human Magicborn as well. She's 2010. Okay, not Demacia. So just support. Probably, right? How about Morgana? She's like a angel, right? Aspect human magically altered. Okay, not Demacia, not Targon. Okay. Alright, okay. How about Zyra? Is Zyra a human? It's Zyra. 2012 gaming. I will be the best. I don't know, like Jax or something? Like, I will be the best. Who the fuck is, like... Who's narcissism posting? Kiana? Who on earth? My favorite Rammus quote, I will be the best. Rengar? Kha'Zix? Like, Trophy Hunters? Zeds maybe competitive? Maybe Zaya's, like, arrogant? I don't know, I've never played Zaya. Who the fuck are you? I will be the best. I will be the best. Who the fuck are you, dude? Are you... new Xin Zhao voice lines? I've never... I know Xin Zhao's like a gladiator in the arena, right? I will be the best. Who the fuck are you? It's like... I will be the best. I will be the best. I've never played this character. I have no idea. I've never heard this voice line before. I will be the best. I will be the best. There's no way, dude. What is this? Who the fuck is talking? Maybe, I don't know what Aphelios' lines are. Like what? It's not Ezreal, but I'm gonna get it out of my head. I will be the best. I will be the best. Like, it's gotta be a guy I just don't play, like, at all. Ever? Like, it's just gotta be somebody that I don't play. It's not Yorick. I will be the best. That coming out of, like, Udyr's mouth. Who the fuck are you? Are you like Olaf, that I've only ever played Broloff? Whoopst? I will be the best. Look, you're not Set. I've heard Set's voice before. I will be the best. Whoopst? Yeah, not Darius. Definitely not Draven. I would recognize a Draven's voice fucking anywhere. Who the fuck are you, dude? I have literally... I will be the best. Who the fuck are you? I guess I've never played Jace. You're definitely not Yin. I will be the best. There's no way that's what Cassante sounds like. Under no circumstance. There's no way what Lucian sounds like. I've also played Lucian. But very briefly, like once. I will be the best. I will be the Wither. I don't know. Like, just men who I don't play. That's the only thing I can think of. Is this like an old Victor voice line that's not in the game anymore? I will be the best. Who are you? I'm stunned. I don't know. You know, he climbed through the piles of the best. I am a self-made the best. I don't know. I actually don't know. I have no idea who this is. I literally have never heard this voice line before in my life. I've never played this character. I didn't know that's what Wukong sounded like. I had no idea. Why does he want to be the best? This is Elise alt, right? Is this Elise alt or is this the Repel? This is alt. What the fuck? I've never played Wukong before. Alright, horse. Hecarim. Rel. Alright, buddy. Listen. You may trip me up with, like, some random fucking Wukong. This is... Is it no, it's not Asylum Shaco, right? It's like, yeah, it's Workshop Shaco, right? Listen, you're gonna fuck me up with Okay, come on, man. Alright, listen, come on. Listen. There's only one person in the fucking game who looks like this, man. But, like, listen, you can trip me up with, like, I will be the best, because I've never played Wukong. I have no intention of ever playing Wukong. I don't like Wukong. He's a motherfucker. I don't like jungling against him. I don't like Wukong. I hate the fact, like, the invisibility, the knock-up, man. I'm a Briar player, alright? Any champion that can go invisible is like, I hate you. Like Akali, Wukong. Evelyn's not so bad. Kha'Zix isn't so bad either, because you can press one button to ruin the isolation. Same thing with Fiddlesticks, but, any motherfucker who goes invisible is like, ugh. On-demand invisibility that they can use to strafe, ugh. Only two junglers I hate more? Kane and Volibear, bro. Kane and Volibear, sister. Kane and Volibear envy. I hate those motherfuckers. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye!